So yeah, fellas, what y'all feeling about it? What y'all think? Keep giving a chance after chance. Yeah, it's kind of a liability at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I feeding here?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if this was any other affair with the amount of energy you invested and
right.
the return you get, you would have been that. Right?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? It would have been
If this was a business, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is a business.
Yeah,
it's a business.
And you know,
hey, hold on, let me see the camera on, y'all. What you feeling?
As a business, businesses run off of return on investment, and ROI. If you ain't got no good return on investment, then you just being stupid.
Right.
It's strange. Yeah, what I've seen with spiritual journey is about energy management.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Where you put your energy, where you put your focus.
Mm-hmm.
There's zero return right there.
Mm-hmm.
You keep it simple. I mean, you look at any corporation, right? They selling the product. The only reason they're gonna keep that product is if that product is putting in some type of revenue or it's beneficial.
Right. Somebody.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
said. Somebody said, as Malia gets sicker, they gonna blame you. And Fufu. And Fufu is always mad. She always mad. She always got an attitude. You know, I think like we need and yeah, Malia. It wasn't her. It was Malia and Efru. I mean, not Malia and Zoka. Zoka sent that gift on Malia's page. So, you know, we had. I feel like we got to get rid of the weak. Go ahead. What you say? What you gonna say?
You can ask the people that's on the line right now to switch places. If you invested that much energy into somebody and trying to keep them up and pay for this and fly out to see them on this.
Listen to this motherfucker now. True wanting to get rid of Malia too. Listen to this shit right here, y'all.
Yeah. 2 days in the hospital and they give you an attitude. You gonna look at that.
She didn't give me no 30,000, bro. Y'all gotta stop saying that, bro. You know what I'm saying? She ain't give me no 30,000, and I ain't for sale. Even if she did give me.
Say he ain't for sale, but they got Malia on trial. He got the Warriors out here. These are the Warriors, I guess, you know, he's getting advice from, you know, on the situation. You know, they deciding on whether or not, you know, if they're gonna keep Malia and shit, or if Malia costs too much.
Even if she did give me 30,000, I ain't for sale. I'm just not for sale. You know, how much does a dollar cost? Somebody give you some money, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Regardless though, you gotta if this ain't what you want to do with your life, you have to be honest about it and stop just trying to be a detriment in other people's lives. When I didn't want to.
No, you saying don't give up on her. I can't make her. She giving up on herself. I can't make her do something that she don't want to do.
Here we go. Look at Lawyer with his old moist ass. Look at. All right, damn. They got the knee pads on the floor and shit or whatever. It's like a little cushion and shit.
She has no fight in her.
Look, Solar talking about he talking about Malia ain't got no fight in her and shit.
She's not trying to try, bro. She's sickly, exactly, and she's sickly because of how she thinks.
Oh wow. Damn. Now hold on. Now everything that went to a street your motherfucking halt now. The fuck? Damn, she's sickly only because of the way that she thinks, y'all. You ever heard of a person that's sick only because they think that they sick? So you mean to tell me that Malia went to an infectious disease specialist only because she thought she was sick?
Right. And you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't need medical attention right now, but she will.
Oh, what? Oh, so you telling us that she gonna need medical attention as if we didn't know that already?
And somebody said she spent way more than she gave. That's a fact, bro.
Here we go. Listen. Here we go. Now we get to the money now, y'all. We get to the money. Remember, I told y'all to always follow the money. It don't make a fuck what Clubfoot say. Always follow the motherfucking money, yo.
Oh, y'all don't watch me fly out to New Orleans. Try to take care. I done put her up in Airbnbs. Went to the hospital. Make sure she was okay, man. This shit is becoming like a thing, like it's draining, man.
It's a leash.
It's just a leash.
Just giving something back.
Yeah, we on code orange. Let them talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call in and tell us what y'all feel about the situation.
Good morning.
We go.
What's going on? The tune.
Here we go. Light skin. Here we go. I told you about this early on the big old Jam Jane. That's what Clubfoot do. Now watch he work his magic. Hey,
I'm a
what's
little
up?
disappointed
Why?
because I feel like Malia deserves a chance to be great.
Bro,
I'm not sure if she needs to be
I
great.
really don't.
Yo, Danae.
My name is Danae.
Danae, I apologize. Danae, how many chances does she deserve?
Whether it's being great with you or going off to do her own thing, Malia deserves the chance to be great. Period.
Of course. What I'm telling you is that everybody ain't. Greatness comes with a certain kind of characteristic and drive. You don't just hand somebody greatness. That comes, you have to work. You understand? If you want to be great in life, you have to do extra. You could be ordinary if you want to be ordinary, but if you're going
what more
to be
extra
great,
does she need to
anybody.
Damn, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the fuck else does she supposed to be doing?
Excuse me?
do? What more
Damn.
extra she needs to do? She has fought for you.
Mm.
She has went to the hospital for you.
She
Ooh.
hasn't went to the hospital for me.
Yeah, who the fuck else did she go for? You the only one hit in the damn dookie shoot. Now, come on, man. Let's stop. Now, let's only deal with facts right now. Now, you making it seem like this woman, is somewhat of a burden to you. You've burdened her. You've hospitalized this woman. You physically burdened this woman. You've stained this woman's life, and now you saying all this shit?
Well, did she not fight for you?
And she didn't fight for me. She fought because they wanted to fight. She didn't fight for me.
Motherfucker, if it didn't have nothing to do with you, there wouldn't have been no fight any fucking way. If you wouldn't have been, falsely giving those women the impression that you had some type of innate love for them, hell, they wouldn't have been going back and forth with each other and shit. They wouldn't have been seeing each other like they was the enemy. They wouldn't have been falling out with each other. Hell, man, they from the same fucking state, man. All this shit got to do with you.
They wanted to fight.
Man.
Velvet didn't like her. They fought. You didn't fight for me.
Oh,
God. Let's get this straight. You know what I'm saying? Number one, at the end of the day,
I told you, I shall do only ilaha, I shall do only ilaha, I shall do only ilaha, I shall do anna Muhammad Rasulullah. You know I got to say it. I got to seek reference from this accursed devil. I told you, every time he say that at the end of the day, it's a spell that's attached to that at the end of the day. You will even hear Velvet at times say at the end of the day. She don't even be knowing it when she be saying it at the end of the day. And if you listening right now, try not to say at the end of the day. That ain't nothing but some Clubfoot shit. That's all it is.
Great in life. You are going to have to push yourself for greatness. You can't keep getting attitudes.
We go.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to know your role and commit to what you're doing. Being great, being extraordinary takes a certain amount of discipline and consistency, and communication, and drive from a person. You cannot be weak. You understand what I'm saying to you? You want something handed to you. There will never be nobody that's going to hand anything to you in life. Don't nobody owe you shit. You got to go get it. You got to grind. You got to go hard for it. Like, when you say take my own advice, like, nigga, like, I go hard, nigga.
Where you be grinding at, Clubfoot? Where you grinding at, B? Where you grinding at?
Fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know the reason why you know my name is because I went hard.
Oh, no. The reason why we know your name because you are attached to Dean Willoughby. That's the main reason, you know what I'm saying, how we know your name. Now, anything else that got to do with A&A publishing, you know what I'm saying, anything that got to do with talent.com, any of that stuff right there. Yeah, any of that stuff right there, man. That stuff is extra, okay? Yeah, that's all extra, yo. All of it, man. You can't sit up here and play like we don't know you, for that specific thing. That's how you got your claim to fame. That's how a lot of doors were actually open for you because of the part that you played when you was with Dean Willoughby. You think we forgot about that stuff or something, man? Stop. Hey, come on, Clubfoot. No, man, we ain't forgot. Now, there's probably some people that don't know about that, but yeah, you had a hand in that. That's how you got to the spot where you at today. Now, I do understand that there are, in fact, some new handlers that are out there. Yeah, as well as some old ones, just like the Mad Hatter and other people that put in money for you and stuff, whatever. But don't play like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, stop it. Just stop, man.
Why you even up
Stop,
here
man.
my name? Because I
What?
went hard. Go look at my work.
I actually know
You ain't motherfucking went hard and shit. What you mean? Clubfoot went hard at doing what? What you do went hard when you and Dean Willoughby got hard with that back and forth exchange when you were the perpetrator involved in a porno flick? Like, what the fuck is you talking about, dude?
your name because of the T, not because
My nigga,
She said that's how she know the name. Look.
You think the T would even talk about me?
Look, peep game with the peep game.
Why am I somebody to talk
I
about?
think there's
Here you go.
a lot of reasons she talks
Okay,
about
what I'm saying to you is, why would anybody? It's a lot of niggas out here doing fuck shit.
Uh-oh.
All over world, all over. World
See, look, that nigga say all over world news. Shit. Do I need the sound bite on that one right there? Do I need to back it back up? Let me back it back up. Hold on. Let me back it on back up. Hold on. Let's get that sound bite. Let's get the sound bite. Okay, let's get the sound bite. Let's go.
Nigga, I grind. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know the reason why you know my name is because I went hard.
All right.
The reason why you even up here and know my name is because I went hard. Go look at my work.
I actually know your name because of the T.
Oh shit, Clubfoot, you done got called out all over world news.
Why do you think the T would even talk about me? Why am I somebody to talk about?
I think there's a lot of reasons she talks about
Okay, what I'm saying to you is, why would anybody? It's a lot of niggas out here doing fuck shit all over world, all over
That motherfucker is obsessed, man. That motherfucker, hey, he could be talking about a Winnebago is world news. That motherfucker could be talking about wanting $1 million. World news, $1 million. Anything that got a W in that shit, whatever, it wreaks fear. It wreaks havoc, you know, within the embodiment of this fuck nigga, this weak ass, great value cult leader that you see right here. Clearly, it's big game.
So you are admitting that you do.
He try to play it off, talk about world star and shit or whatever, man. Don't try to throw it off on them people, man. You already know where the livest network at, dude.
She puts out that I do fuck shit.
Oh no.
She puts out what you put on her.
Look, don't talk what I'm talking. Clubfoot, I told her don't talk what he talking. Look, listen.
I will never be humble. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm somebody because of the knowledge that I hold. You don't know that because all you tune into is who you are, which is drama and stupidity. That's how you tune into. I am who I am because I'm a smart motherfucker. And the reason why I'm smart is because I did what it takes to become smart, right?
No, you did what the elites told your ass to do, and that's why you're in the position that you're in right now. That's why painstakingly people have came to the conclusion, hey, that it's difficult with getting this guy off the internet as well as other things. Don't try to make it seem like it's something else, Nature Boy.
On top of that, I articulate myself well, and I establish something.
No, it's not that you articulate yourself well. Through articulating, you are actually a person who uses a lot of semantics, okay?
Seen in the African American community at all.
That's all it is.
Now it comes with issues and problems like any other business that you would form or any other thing that you would do. But I have to tell you this: at the end of the day, I've never given up. No matter what people said about me.
Oh God,
if I was weak, then these motherfuckers could be breaking me. I have never broken. I've stayed consistent. These are characteristics that make you great. You have to be great.
Just
No
stop
matter
it,
what
man.
nobody ever said about me, I keep going. I stay strong. I keep on my grind. Nigga, you can't talk me out my greatness. You can talk Malia out her greatness. I'm not. You got to be strong. The world gonna tell you you're not what you are when you know what you are.
Man.
I've been strong and had the characteristics to be great, and I'm going to win. In the end. In the end, I'm going to win, and I haven't jeopardized my authenticity in the process.
So with Malia, if you say that you are, say that you're God, and God heals, why haven't you healed Malia?
Because God can't heal. God, Jesus, when he went into his hometown, he couldn't heal many people. Why? Because their lack of faith. You have to understand. You don't know who God is. In the Bible, I can read it to you right now. Jesus says a prophet is without honor except in his own home. Right? We can read it right now. Won't you pull your Bible up? Let's pull our Bible up.
Pull the Bible up.
I'll give you the verse. I'll give you the verse. Are you ready?
I'm sitting here waiting for the answer.
Would you like the verse? Would you like to read it?
Here we go.
I'm listening.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah. Aren't you pulling it up? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you. Are you going to pull out a device to read it?
I mean, I'm on my device, so I don't know how to. This is my first time on Vigo. I don't know really how to work it.
Right. Okay.
Right.
But here's what you do. I will give you the verse so that you can look it up yourself.
Okay.
It's in Luke 4. You can pull up Luke 4. I'll pull it up for you.
There you go.
How about that?
Clubfoot.
I definitely want the receipt.
Okay. It's in Luke. Matter of fact, it's in Mark.
Y'all sitting around listening. Oh, I got it too. I got it
for you.
All right, I got it too.
It's in Mark 6.
Yeah, I got it too.
And it starts at verse 1.
Shut up, dude. Now,
watch this. So Jesus left there and went into his hometown, accompanied with his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who had heard of him were amazed. Many who had heard him was amazed. Where did this man get these things? They asked. What's this wisdom that has been given to him? What are the remarkable miracles he has performed? Isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph?
Okay. Let's slow this down for a second, because I already see how she looking. She like, come on, dude. Like, where's you going with this shit right here, Clubfoot? Where's you going with all this shit right here? I know where the fuck you going with it. I'm gonna show you. Now we're gonna do a comparison with all this shit right now. We're gonna do a damn comparison right now. We got to. Yeah, because I look, I know I ain't tripping. I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing every time that I hear Nature Boy. Every time this motherfucker say something, I'm gonna give it to you. Look, man, this shit is crazy as hell. And it's like I've been feeling like this shit for like a minute now. I've been like, come on, man, do he not sound like dude? Like, is him and dude like literally like the same motherfucking person and shit out here and shit? I'm like, word up. You remember old boy? You remember Oswald? Don't that motherfucker sound like Oswald? Hold on, we're gonna run some of that motherfucker Oswald right quick. Yeah, we're just gonna do a comparison with 50 Nature Boy and Oswald right quick. Let's see what the fuck going on with this shit right here, man.
Before we vote on your request for parole, we do have some questions. Do you think you'll be able to adjust to life on the outside?
Allow me to partologize myself. Suppositorily speaking, my incarceration has forced, you understand, the ventilation of, shall I say, my dairy air. And upon my discharge, I will ejaculate my mind to the prophylactic of the bowels of society.
But how would you support yourself, Mr. Bates, considering that your reading comprehension is going down every year?
Say that motherfucker reading comprehension done went down every year and shit. Since he been in prison, y'all. This motherfucker here.
A very vaginative position.
A vaginative proposition.
My man, that is to say prostitution pertaining to the Kotek. You understand?
To the Kotek.
Argument, I myself have imminentized my
imminentized. That one would say he imminentized.
Liquidation, therefore, ergo, i.e., that is the instigation.
Look how he crossed his knee and shit. That boy got the J's on. Look.
Which is excessive. Shall we say? So let me clarify, or excuse me, clarify. In other words, I'd probably teach.
Man, tell me if Clubfoot don't sound like his motherfucking ass, y'all. Please tell me. Am I tripping? Is it just me? Is it just me, family? Or do Clubfoot not sound like motherfucking Oswald Bates? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, every time he opens his motherfucking rusty ass mouth, that's all the fuck that I get up out that shit. It just be playing over and over in my damn head. I'm just like, yo, this got to be dude face right here. Tell me. Am I lying? Don't it sound just like his ass? Spitting and all type of shit. Hold on. Now I gotta put y'all up on game with the up on game. Now, you remember all that crazy ass shit that was going on? The fake nurse and all that shit or whatever. Let me show you who the motherfucking fake nurse is. Hold on. Let me show you this shit right here. This mother throw it up. She be saying some crazy ass shit, boy. Yeah, man, that damn fake nurse, boy. That fake nurse got some other shit going on, boy. That motherfucker is action-packed with a whole bunch of lies and fuck shit. Her sister done already said she to the cray-cray and every motherfucking thing. Now, if you ain't ever seen her before, this her ass right here. Fake nurse. Look at her.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
She's sick. She needs mental health.
Good God, look at her.
She has
Fake
drug
nurse.
problems.
Look at her.
And I'm talking about the ones that you put into your arm.
God damn.
I like shooting up and stuff.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's just like I've tried to be there for her, but
do you have do you have addiction in your family?
It starts. I would say this. My dad, definitely alcoholic.
Okay, that's probably why.
Right, yeah.
You know, it used to be like family cursing. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I literally just finished my contract like a couple of days ago.
Well, go ahead and get you some rest, my love. I know how that could be. I know, but like I say, I just kind of got confused between you and the other person, so I apologize.
I know. I was like, oh my God, what is she talking about? I see why you were confused because the message came back to back. And then so
fake nurse,
whatever. She was like, "You're not a nurse," and I was like, "Wait, why did you say you're not a nurse?" I'm like, because this is my first time seeing you like on live,
right?
So I'm like,
"Thank you, Yoda."
Say that.
But yeah,
I'm like,
that's the whole point of it all. And like I say, it stems from jealousy.
Put up in that, and this shit ain't easy. This
the fake nurse
is not easy.
It's
going
not.
To nurse. I'm sure not easy. Being a nurse is not easy. People probably see the glamorous,
but they don't know the inside.
They don't know the. Listen, let me tell you something. I just finished my contract yesterday was my last day on my contract, but I worked for 6 days straight. 7 days. This shit is not easy.
Oh shit! I know she's some bullshit. I had went up in the live and everything. She was talking crazy. Look.
Hold on.
Well, he's saying you did work there. If he's saying that you got fired, that's mean you worked there.
No, he's on some other shit.
Look. She talking about me. Look, the fake nurse. Look.
He's on some other shit.
Oh shit. P game with the P game. P game with the P game now.
You guys had an argument before?
No, it wasn't that. He was
You see what's on the screen? I told her, say you lying. Fake nurse, some bull. Look, you see it on the screen though.
Hold on.
Look.
But yeah, I definitely don't trust that man.
Look. So what I told
Okay,
you,
there
got
we go.
yourself fired.
You kicked him out.
I don't want him in my room. No, he's negative energy and he's a narcissistic as well. Because from what I
Some
heard,
narcissist.
he had like he created a chat to try to basically pull the same shit that Nature Boy is doing. I don't dig.
Like, what does that mean?
From what I heard that because he was one of the person that was
Listen to this.
concerning,
Oh my god!
she's so
Ain't nobody threatening the what the fuck is you talking about?
sweet. Like I
Woman, you is lying. Do the T know that you saying this stuff talking about somebody threatening somebody? Are you serious? Why in the hell I'm gonna be threatening somebody, lady? Now see, this the shit I'm talking about right here. She telling somebody that don't even know me this shit. Listen to this shit right here.
I really do adore her. She's super sweet.
Listen to shit.
And I just
Man.
No. But anyways,
So I don't get it. All of you guys are on the same path, but arguing about the same thing.
I'm not arguing. I just made my
Not like I don't get it.
My thing is we're trying to take this man down. World News is out for clout, and he's jealous of Nature Boy and the lifestyle.
What the fuck? She said, I'm jealous of 50 Nature Boy and the lifestyle that 50 Nature Boy is living. Do you hear this shit right here? Oh, and man, make sure you get them likes up, man. It's too many of y'all up in here for me to have like 114 likes. Get them likes together right quick, man. We're gonna hold off for a second. Do you hear this shit, yo? Man, what in the fuck is going on? That'll give me time to do what I need to do. Man, what the hell is going on, y'all? Please tell me. Yo, dang, man, these people crazy. They just be fabricating stuff. Just made up some shit. She just flipped that shit. This talking about somebody threatening somebody, all type of shit. You see what I'm saying, man? Hey, look, every time one of these people strike out with the Nature Boy story, after that, then they just start talking about me. Then it turned into me. And like, I gotta jump in on this shit. I gotta cash in too. And I gotta get me some of this shit, right? Ain't boy, what? Jana, what? Man, do not, Jana, stay on the road. I'm jealous of living in a damn tent. You already know this. I'm telling you, it's a whole it's a whole experiment, man. It's a social media experiment. Say, wear your chains and pink. I don't know, man. I ain't got my pinky ring yet. I ain't got the bling bling. I ain't got the fitted cap. I ain't got all that shit. I ain't got the cool grills. Do I need to get all that stuff? Do I need the cool grills? Huh? I'm just asking. Do I need the cool grills? Somebody, anybody. Do I need the cool grills? Just let me know. If I need to get the cool grills, just say the fucking word. Say the word. Do I need the cool grill? Because I get the motherfucking cool grill. Now, if you want me to get the motherfucking cool grill, I get the motherfucking cool grill. This a damn shame, yo. This shit is fucked up. Now, motherfucking, where do they get this stuff from? Do they sit around and think about this stuff, or do they just freestyle it when they be live? Damn, this shit crazy. Is that what they be doing? Do they be freestyling this shit when they be live or something? Like, I don't understand this shit, man. Like, damn. You check my damn likes, man. 136, man. Get them likes up, man. Y'all is playing with that thing over here. Now, I know people ain't just watching my channel just to be watching my channel, to be watching that shit now. Hey, good look for 400 years. I see you one time with the one time. Good look for donating to the stream, man. That's going towards my 420 fund right there. Yeah, hey, look at here. That little bit of help right there add up. I'm telling you, add. Good look, Cody. Yeah, that shit add up. That'll just buy me a little bit of time right quick while they playing with my likes and stuff over here. I don't know why they doing that shit. 140. What? Oh my gosh. I feel betrayed at this point. 143. What? Man, you can see me with the bottom grill, with the cool grill. Come on, man. Don't try me like that, Dan. Happy 420. You already know what it is. Don't try me like that, man. Don't try me with the cool grills. But yeah, man, let me get back to old girl, man. All this crazy shit she got going on right here. Cause this shit right here don't make no damn sense. Like she just done lost her entire motherfucking mind on that motherfucking man.
So now he's trying to.
But I thought he's against it.
No, he's not. No, he's not. What did he say? You're right.
Oh,
you're
now
right.
I'm not.
What did he say? You're right.
Listen to it.
He said, your friend right. You lied about Malia.
Why?
World is against Nature Boy.
See?
Yeah, the world is against Nature Boy.
See that? See what I say? I flew that mug across there. So I had to fly it across there, make sure they see it. Gang, 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 gang. I had to make sure that they see that thing. That's right. That's right. Shout out to my haters. You know, I be waving at y'all too. Hold on, because I don't want y'all to think I just be showing love to the people, you know, that support me. Shout out to the haters too. You know, I got to wave at y'all because, you know, y'all come through too. You know, y'all watch me too. So, you know, I got to wave. I got to do all that stuff. But yeah, though. But, you know, going back to her and all this shit with her,
Boy, but it was a lot of things they were saying about. He said somebody lied to nobody lied to me. And the thing about me, I have real tough skin. And I have to protect.
Who is that came up in there? Good luck, Keisha.
Say,
good luck, Keisha. One time with the one time.
World's
shit. Show world love.
Like, well, I think he's trying to come. I think he's trying to. I think he's trying to say like it's a misunderstanding because he said you go by he said she said I see. So I think he's trying to tell you basically it's a misunderstanding of what.
But he made an entire video about me.
Oh.
So
you see, I only watch the videos based on the cult thing, based on like, okay, how can my perspective on the mental health, and then I was really curious about it because I just wanted to.
I don't go by he says how I guess you got a backup page, but no, I don't go by he say she say. I go by. I'm gonna let him up here.
Yeah, why don't you talk to him?
Don't come up here being disrespectful. That's all I ask.
Okay, first of all, like what's supposed to be going on with like my name implicated in anything that got to do with you?
What do you mean? You know what?
Look,
no, I'm just asking a question.
I don't want to answer your question.
Damn. She kicked my ass up off that motherfucker. Look up. Think I give a damn though. Yo, Planet of the Ape looking ass. You think a motherfucker care? You looking like Planet of the Ape out there, motherfucker. You look like Planet of the Ape. Yeah, you look like Planet of the Ape. You think a motherfucker mad and all this shit or whatever. You ain't no damn nurse, girl. You looking too goddamn hard and rough out this motherfucker on these streets to be nursing any damn thing. Yeah, they gonna do the king like that. Don't you know I'm the king? Don't you know I'm the king of this motherfucking shit? You don't treat the king like that. You don't treat the motherfucking king like that. When I come through, you supposed to already be on some other shit. You supposed to be saluting me and every motherfucking thing. You see how many troll hating ass bitch ass nigga that be fucking with me and shit? Yeah, king of this motherfucking shit, still doing this shit. You supposed to be like, oh shit, that's world. What's good with you, king? That's how you supposed to be. You don't supposed to be on that fuck shit. Come on, man, stop it. We is not playing over here, man. That's right. We don't get distracted by none of this shit over here. None of these fake ass psyops and all that. Don't be getting mad and shit because motherfuckers done called y'all out on the fuck shit that y'all into. Nah, that's just something that we don't do. That's just something that we not gonna do. We don't let y'all motherfuckers get past with this dumb shit out here, man. No, come on, man. Let's go, man. Let the motherfucker tape play on their ass. Tape play on their motherfucking ass. Yeah, trying us like that, like we slow, like we don't know what the fuck going on. We know what's going on out here. All y'all ducking and dodging, playing these games and all this other shit, man. Don't be trying to like this. Trying to play King World, think a motherfucker slow and all that. Man, ain't nobody slow. Ain't nobody slow. We been in the cut watching y'all. You see? And like I said, I'm gonna be taking it back to the knowledge, man. The more I'm taking it back to the knowledge, it's gonna be strictly motherfucking knowledge, you feel? I ain't gonna be too caught up with y'all motherfucker, man. But we're gonna get the motherfucking rundown on all this motherfucking shit though. You already know me, Nikki gonna straighten it out. She gonna straighten it out. Yeah, whenever hey look, whenever somebody playing in her phase, our phase, whoever phase, we gonna straighten all this motherfucking shit out. Then Nick gonna get it right. She gonna straighten some folks out and all that. And I think the subject at hand are the women who were in fact affiliated with Lion D. All of the Lion D affiliators. All of them damn women. Every damn last one of them. Yeah, in love with Lion D and shit. Lion D done promised them some shit or something. Yeah, that told them girls something. That's why they acting crazy like that. All of them acting crazy.
To him as close as they portray themselves to have been.
Well, like I told Nikki, I was over there when Ryan. Now I don't know when D Spice came into the play, but when Lex came in, okay, I was over there because I thought Ryan was gonna do something. Then you remember what I sent you a DM, and he was throwing your name around too freely,
right?
And I didn't like how he was operating. I was just watching it. I didn't like that. And I said, Ryan, you giving out too much information like that. He told me, can't nobody tell him what to do. So I shut up. I shut up and I just sat back and looked. Just looking. I felt uncomfortable with him and Lexi, and they was in the back chat and talking, and I said, this don't seem right. So I dropped out.
Okay. So you originally was talking to him?
See, you gotta understand this too. Them girls was telling him they business. Now the next girl told me the reason why.
I'm dropping out. Okay. I was gonna see what he had. Okay. Then I saw the interview with Tokyo and Ryan and all them up there going in, after you. I said,
Right.
It's Nature Boy. I don't know what y'all on.
Right.
And then I was just in and out, just to check to see what he was up to. I say he wanted to meet. The first thing that bothered me was him going to the FBI.
Yeah.
And I got a meeting with the FBI, and he said he had
he ain't never do no follow up with that shit. We ain't never heard shit else about that shit. That FBI shit, that shit just disappeared. That shit just vanished up in motherfucking smoke. You ain't heard shit about it. He the first motherfucker ever went to the motherfucking FBI. He went to the motherfucking FBI and shit out this motherfucker, right? Ain't get no motherfucking detail none of that motherfucking shit. Yeah. That motherfucker ain't gave out nothing. This shit is bugged the fuck out, yo. I'm like, man, just stop, man. You went to the FBI on some other shit. Yeah, you went to the motherfucking FBI and motherfucker rolled around. That's what the fuck you did. You rolled past that motherfucker, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, hold on, man. Let me make sure I said it. Okay, all right. Let me make sure I send this to my people and shit, man. Go ahead and pull them. I'm gonna go ahead and plug them up in this motherfucker right quick. Yeah, man, but this shit crazy in the mother. Hey, look, every time I do that, my shit go dead, yo. God, what the fuck is that, yo? Man, I gotta stop forgetting to do that, man. You know how you be chilling, you be vibing and shit, and you don't have the phone on the motherfucking charger and shit. That's what's done happened to me about 80 motherfucking times thus far, yo.
Conversations with Efru's family, and he was keeping her file out. I said, wait a minute. I said, Efru is grown. She made that choice. Why you holding her file out and not sending it to the FBI? She's just as guilty as the rest of them. I said, Ryan, you're wrong. Then Lexi said something to him about that also. I said, you need to send that file also. If you send it to the FBI, he said, I'm finna send it right now. I'm finna send it right now. I said, Ryan, nobody over there.
You say the Mars, hey, look, don't none of the Mars, be in here begging for a motherfucking thing. See, that's how your dumb weak ass get eliminated from this chat right here. Yeah, we don't send your suspect ass in other spots too, so now you can just sit back and just chill. You get to chill now. See, you got your privileges to comment and the Live's network. You got your motherfucking shit revoked. Who hit their motherfucking ass? Okay, good look, Jana. Yeah, make sure you keep hitting their motherfucking ass too. Yeah, we don't allow that type of behavior over on this network.
I'm sorry.
Get your weak ass on.
None of them. I'm just so sorry. But I feel bad for Malia. But she is mental. She's got some.
She is. Everybody should know that shit. Motherfuckers should know, man. Malia can't be motherfucking rap type, man. Just by going along with any and all of this shit that you see and fucking hear right now, like within Carbonation Mike, you know she ain't motherfucking rap too tight. Come on, man.
Mental issues. But I still don't feel sorry for her.
I don't either. I don't expect for anybody tuning in to feel sorry for Malia at this point, yo.
Get her some help if anything else. All of them. But they got to get out of his hands.
Put a one in the chat if you think that this is definitely mental cases that each of the Carbonation members, you know what I'm saying, have. I mean, just keep it real, yo. If you agree with what I'm saying, drop a one off in the motherfucking chat. Yeah, if you believe that all of them are fucking straight up mental patients, if you feel like that they need some therapeutic counseling, right. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, like.
First, in order for them to get any help, he's got them so brainwashed. So I say, this is what I say, scared. It's like he has something over them. So I think they're really scared to break away. And then for people that have broken away from them, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. And I know they saw a lot. They saw a lot. The ones that are not with them now. But I can't understand. I don't speak against them. It's sad.
Girl, them folks is full of shit. Now, I'm going to tell you what I picked up when the girl first came around. She was telling me that she was trying to stay under the radar because he had the baby father's information, the Lex girl. It was always something that he had on them, like personal shit, that they didn't, disclose for him. Now, he was supposed to have been trying to get the baby daddy or some shit locked up. Some crazy shit. It was some type of issue with her and the baby daddy. Even looked the baby daddy up. It was something that she didn't want disclosed about her baby daddy. So she was firstly trying to keep everything on the low that she had said he had done. However, she kept sending all these emails, and they were like paragraphs, big long paragraphs. I'm not going to read through all that mess. And if you notice, out of every one of them that came over here, all of them don't know. They talking to Carbonation, but they don't know her.
Right. Like all of the people that was around Lion D, all of the women that's connected to Lion D, is kind of weird how, whenever that they ask us questions and shit, how they don't know shit. They don't know nothing about nothing whatsoever. I'm just like, damn, how the fuck can you not know anything? I'm like, damn, he had a woman that basically gave him her address for a phone. Gave her the address. I'm like, you gave a person you don't know, you just met offline, you gave them your address as if that was just the thing to do. Now you see, now how I'm pretty sure you got an idea now how women are not only taken advantage of, but younger, melanated women are taken advantage of, and like I say with him, it was always a thing with him with, singling out, different ethnicities, white this, white that, black this, black that. I got a white card. Let me use my white card. I need one black man. I need one black woman. It's kind of weird how, with all of this stuff that took place with dude and shit, right? It's like he was, doing his own makeshift outreach program, but he was not reaching out, to European women or, non-black women. It's like he was targeting, like a specific demographic, which is something definitely to pay close attention to, because the majority of serial killers, predatory abductors, child abductors, human traffickers, these people have, certain signs to fucking look for. And this just so happened to be one of the damn signs that I'm seeing right here, that he always makes an attempt to target, black women. It's not about, anybody else. You just gotta think about this shit for a minute. Like, where we going with this shit? Like, what's the agenda now? What's the agenda now once you think about it for what it's worth? Like, why is it just specifically the black women? Think about it. Let's go, man. We go further into this shit, man.
Notice that? All affiliated with carbonation, but don't know it. That didn't make sense to me. And if you notice, they all came behind each other, one by one. It was Lex, then it was Sky, Blue Skies. We ain't talking about carbonation. Get the fuck up. Do you ever get tired of being nosy? You ain't got to be in here. We not talking about no damn carbonation.
Yeah. Your comment looked as if your comment was directed towards me, as if, I'm over here begging. No, when I run my motherfucking cash out, I run my cash out for the people that support this network, and you better believe that they do come in numbers. $3, which is not much. The support that I have at the end of the day, it means a lot. Now, this is before I actually become a host on Bigo, where I actually will be paid, to do what I'm doing, as well as being over here. You feel me? And I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to expose this fuck shit. I'm going to continue to do these live streams so y'all can put that shit on the TV, sit back and just zone. I'm going to continue to live stream so you can sit back, listen to this music and just zone. You feel me? Uh-huh.
Anyway, Lex, Blue Skies, being luxury. Black Widow, she never came.
Yeah, Black Widow never came, but then the Blue Skies person too. You gotta think about all of these women, who I guess, we can say, at one given time had somewhat of an affiliation with Ryan D. Okay. Yeah, this shit is crazy as fuck. So these same women, they got that affiliation with Ryan D. We all, discussed it, we chopped it up, and it seems as if all of these women, were under the impression that, Lion D was either going to do something for them or they would be doing something together. I don't know if this was even romanticized, but of course you have black women working, with a white guy, and them basically turning against people who are in fact reporting on the movement. It's kind of strange when these people are questioned about their affiliation. These people are dumbfounded.
Ryan was promising these girls things, okay? He was promising them things, and I knew it was some flirts involved. What he promised Lex and Blue Skies, I do not know. But I know it was like every time they came, each one of them had the same story. The fact that he do something personal about them. Notice that. Blue Skies claim it was some stuff that she
was loud in
with a case of a so-called quote cult that she was supposed to have been in a cult. Okay. My thing is, why is he so in tune and affiliated with people in cults and all these same type of women as like Nature Boy deal, young, naive, with issues.
Same thing. That same thing Lion D doing. Lion D, and then you got to think about Lion D age, and then the age of Blue Skies, and these other women, Lex, and these other women that we have seen on his panel and that's connected with him.
Yeah, she on here.
Same type of shit Nature Boy into.
She just probably making another name. You know how they do, reinvent themselves.
To answer your question, I honestly feel like the dude just jumped on the bandwagon. I think he's seen a way, to be able to connect with some black women, and that's why he jumped on that thing with the "let me talk about a coat," because he knew women were gonna be attracted to it. He knew he'd get a few views.
Yeah, Chocolate Vegan, we gotta be correct. You feel what I'm saying? When we over here, you know what I'm saying, in this chat, man, because like some of them statements, man, they might be misinterpreted. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to give off no motherfucking impression that, my moderators are over here begging for shit. I know I just had people that support the network as newer people that just so happen to stumble across this channel, might fuck with it and be like, yeah, let me go ahead and support the brother. I fuck with this shit like for real though. But QQ got you though.
Because in his real life, ain't nobody even paying him no damn attention.
Yeah, because see, his family, nobody deals with him.
That's why, think about it. That's why a dude that's motherfucking Ryan D. age and shit, right? You got to think about why he even would be dealing with these younger women. This should show you that people his age in his real life won't even give his ass the time of day. Just like motherfucking Nature Boy. It's the exact same fucking thing. That's why I was telling y'all, people that's around Nature Boy age, they ain't gonna sit back and have a conversation with him, because the only thing Nature Boy gonna want to talk about, is him over talking them. It's only gonna be about music, gag it, and some other dumb shit, which adults don't want to fucking hear. Don't nobody want to sit around and listen to that shit all fucking day.
The only person deals with him is the mother, and we all know what's going on with that. That's a whole scenario. She don't have much control over him or herself. So, however,
hey, good look, Dimitri. I
all
see
these girls were too built up and at each other. Now, notice, if you notice, them and Carbonation supposed to have fallen out, but you never seen any dispute between them. She just disappeared away from him, and nothing ever was said. It's true.
I think that was a part of the script right there.
Yeah, it's still a script, because you have to think about it. When Sam came about, all of a sudden, Lex migrated back that way. Now her Carbonation's supposed to be back cool. However, I still think that it's some roles being played, and it's some roles being played in that mess. But why they keep coming over here is beyond me, because we ain't got nothing for y'all. You're not gonna find anything. I mean,
right.
What is it that you're trying to investigate? What is it that you want to know? Because we don't disclose our personal opinions over here. So, however, they making themselves look like a fool because y'all come over here. We not interested in what nobody got going on, and it's nothing that you want to find out over here. So, what is the problem?
Yeah, line D some shit.
Now you notice how everything was supposed to have been about Nature Boy. Take heed, y'all. You haven't heard Nature Boy's name from none of them. Oh, no more. What happened to that? Since y'all was a slew of people that came from YouTube to help with the takedown, not to mention, none of you women even know Nature Boy. So how y'all gonna help him with a takedown? Make it make sense. No, these were girls that he had already conjured up into his little web of bullshit that he was doing on his Nature Boy and cult tactic. Because the one girl claimed she was in a cult and that she had a case going because she was molested and some other little stuff, whatever. However, and Ryan D was supposed to have been helping out with it. How he gonna help you with anything? That man don't have no pool with nothing. This man don't even have a job. Okay? He's draining money from his mother, doing the things that he's doing. Now, these Spice Girls just left out of that hotel with him. what affiliation he got with that, and that she. It seems like she's going along with some things that he's got going on.
Tell you, man, I done peeped this shit for a long time, man. It's like you gotta think about when Nature Boy was in Georgia. He was in Georgia, and then you know what I'm saying. He flew to what he calls the tropics. Think about people like Yakin. Think about people like Yada. Think about how all these different people influentially, like Brother Polite, how you know all these people would be geographically, strategically placed, you know, in certain areas, you know, just to be able to connect with certain people and to pull them closer to whatever it is that they're trying to achieve. This is the exact same thing that's going on right now with each and every last one of the individuals I just mentioned. They're only placed in certain geographic areas. That's right. Every last one of them.
Now he's sitting up here talking about he waiting on the Atlanta Police Department to contact him. Like, dude, go sit down. Nobody cares what you got going on. He claimed he talked to Star and all this other stuff. Who cares?
Man, that dude, hey, yo, dude just be talking, man. That's all he be doing. That month, he be talking, yo. He be whole live talking in circles and shit out this motherfucker, man. It's like I be checking out, you know what I'm saying, what he be saying and shit or whatever. Yeah, but he always about to call somebody and need somebody help with this and that and the whole damn nine. It's like, dude, just stop, man. You just kind of making this shit, you making this shit bad for your damn self, man. Cause you looking crazy, you out this motherfucker sounding crazy. It's a whole bunch of extra weak ass fuck shit that you talking about that really don't even amount to a motherfucking thing, to be honest with you. It don't amount to any damn thing to me. Not one damn thing at all. And the reason being because I can see right through that bullshit, right through that fuck shit. All that bullshit is going on with Clubfoot. Now we back with Clubfoot and TKO and shit. These motherfuckers was whole live online talking to some motherfucking Muppets and shit, man. I'm like, y'all niggas talking to Muppets and shit. I told you, man. It's like I wouldn't. Remember when I told you that motherfucking Muppet and shit? Remember I told you I was scrolling and I ended up in that shit with the motherfucking Muppets and shit. And I was like, man, I wasn't talking to that motherfucker, man, but I was like, I was listening to him and shit because I was trying to figure out what was going on. And it's like these dudes, TKO and Clubfoot, both these motherfuckers, they had a whole lot conversation with a Muppet. Yeah, and it was caught. Shout out to the juice. Yeah, it was caught. Motherfuckers seen what was going on, and I told y'all, man, these are some weirdo ass dudes, man. These dudes is weird. That's why I don't even understand how women even, you know, minutely find these dudes attractive in the shit that they doing. Now look on the damn screen. Do you see this shit right? That's a motherfucking Muppet. That is is that not a damn Muppet? That is a Muppet. Look at that Muppet. See that shit? This the shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, motherfucking Muppet, man. A whole lot of look.
Appreciate it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did not give up and get away.
All right, that's good, bro. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get too low.
Okay.
Right. Low in the building.
The motherfucking
Hey,
Muppet.
that shit is something else. What to do? What you low?
Let them have. Just blessing. How are you? Huh?
What's your
What you say?
What's going on with you? Are you good?
Hey, yo, keep it real, right? Don't the dude at the bottom of the screen call himself Puff? Don't he look like a great value Rajon Rondo and shit? Don't he look like a great value version?
I'm good. How are you? Make the boy follow me back.
Okay.
And who is that? The Puff boy. And the bitch in number 5.
Puff.
I'm just asking. I ain't knocking that. I just see a lot of people be hiding their faces and not showing their stuff and shit. But
Niggas be on some real shit.
Okay, well, follow me back then.
Shit. I'm only fucking with
What's
some
up,
niggas
Ashton
that's gonna teach me something. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, follow them.
Yeah.
What up, Action Jackson?
How's y'all day today?
Everything good?
Happy Monday! Yes, that is love. This is awkward now. You got some weirdos on here. Bitch! So being weird. It's number one at home.
Y'all chill out. Y'all chill out, man.
I'm bored.
That motherfucker weird, man.
So what were you guys
That's that motherfucker. I didn't want to do the cigarette. That's that motherfucker that behind one of them goddamn Muppet dogs, boy. It's some weird ass people on Bigo.
Nah, Chanel is. We in the car, though.
Chanel.
Yeah.
Say really Ricardo, Ricky Ricardo, nigga.
What's up, bro? Next one, what do you got going on?
Nothing much. It's talking to TKO. Talking about a girl. This woman.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck with that energy off, bitch. Suck my pussy stick. I dig her. Hey, what's going on? I'm dying. Don't fall out. Yeah. Why would it keep being weird? Long piano. Right there, bitch. The echo. Oh, somebody's echoing. Pick your phone up, Nature Boy.
That's TKO.
That's me. Mute your stuff then, because you echoing that ragged ass phone. That must be Chanel sending out bad vibrations. Oh, that's better. Perfect.
You know what I noticed, though?
Number 5. Bitch. Follow me back. Tell that tight asshole at number 5 to follow me back, Nature Boy.
Okay. Y'all be good, man.
Tell her to follow me the fuck back. I got shit to do.
Yo, TK.
Who is this lady? The icon, the legend.
What you say, Nature Boy?
And the state.
Hey, listen, man. I was gonna say, man, it's funny, right? Every time. I'm going up to the car so I can.
They
But I'm gonna take up to the car myself.
That's right. No transphobia on Bigo, period. Number 5 is too feminine. A real female. She won't respond to that nonsense.
Hey, yo, look.
No misgendering. Period. Stop doing coke, low. Start doing coke, Trey King.
Yo, look, right? It's fun.
Mute low, Nature Boy. He high as hell. No misgendering. Drop him. How rude.
What was you saying? What was you saying, Nature? Hey, I was asking you, right? It's funny because
that's a weird ass motherfucking conversation, ain't it?
Thing you be doing, we be doing.
That's a weird ass conversation.
At the same time, like
you see the type of shit Nature Boy TKO in, don't you?
We got the hat on, like it's certain things you ever notice that we be doing at the same time. What's up with that?
Y'all don't even like each other in real life.
Yeah, we be doing the same stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we be doing the same stuff. Now, this shit right here done went the other way. I don't know. Say both of them, Michelle. Oh shit. Say they done hung out. I don't know about. I heard about that Madam Low person. I don't know nothing about him though. Yeah, I'm thinking that is that one that worked at Puppet. I don't know what you say that event in Atlanta. I don't know. Say it would have been Spaz and would have got kicked. You might be right, Divine. You might be right. What up? What up, Tracy 920 up in this shit? What up, Mick Click? Hey, yeah, you know, we just weighing in on this shit. It be a lot of crazy shit going on. So you seen it, Oh Love? You seen when they was down there? Oh yeah, the Bigo event. Yeah, I seen that. I got that shit. I got that whole event. I was playing that shit then. I actually did play it. I didn't title it as that, but we actually watched some of it over here. Yeah, we watched a whole bunch of shit over this motherfucker trip. The drip. Yeah, that's what it was. It was on the Drip Idol. Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
Good.
That's funny. It's funny. I knew that. I was trying to be nice. That was your friend. So I was just like, why is she doing that? Like, I was trying to be nice, right? That's your friend. I see you on live with her and things, but I try to be cool. Like, being nice never was good for me.
Look at old boy though. Look at the old boy and shit though. I'll tell you that motherfucker great value Rondo, boy.
Yeah, coincidentally, you know, even from me wearing the turban, you know what I'm saying, and you wearing a turban. So,
At first, I thought like, this dude jacking my shit, but then I realized you just be doing that shit at the same time I'm doing it.
Right.
That's weird. That's what that mean though.
Both y'all niggas weird. Both y'all weird as fuck.
We be tapping into the same thoughts.
Same frequency, huh? Yeah, it could be. It could.
Like you do this, and I've been doing this since like I've been doing that.
Look, you do this, and I've been doing that since. Fuck out of here, man.
Since I don't know how long. Since like Costa Rica, I've been doing that.
Yeah, that's right. There's your boy. Throw that B up chunky. Throw that shit up chunky, bro. You gotta throw it up chunky when you throw it up.
You see what I'm saying?
Look at Clubfoot. Look at Clubfoot. He got hype and shit over there.
Like, I've been doing it so long. Then
Man, we know about that weak ass shit, man. That old white power ass shit. I told us how that shit is. Straight motherfucking white power, man.
I seen you was doing like that. I was like, damn, we doing the same. At first, I thought we was
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, we just doing the same shit at the same time. Right? So what you think, man? You think I should let Malia go, man? What you think? You think I should let Malia go or keep her, man? What
you know what they told me? What my mentors taught me is you never should turn your back on anybody. Allow them to remove themselves.
But what if they getting on my nerves?
Then you know you gotta have a certain structure now. But with me, I gotta have a certain structure in my household. So
she ain't show that thing off like that, did she? She want a motherfucker see that thing. Hold on. Look at her. Show that thing out there with that motherfucking stretch pants on this shit. The fuck? Look at her. Thicky thick ass. One time with the one time.
If you don't abide by the structure, you either gonna do two things.
Look at
You're
her.
gonna change.
Cute too. She on the trailer like she might be at Crown Mountain. Who is that?
Structure of
look at the back. What the fuck going
our
on?
household, or
Man,
you
what
gonna
the fuck?
remove yourself. So that's what I mean by that.
Oh,
so
shit.
she's getting on your nerves. That means she's not. You gotta take account. Not to come to you disrespectful, King, but you gotta take accountability of this leading of saying, okay, this is what we gotta do. You gotta, whether it's affirmations, meditation, sit back, do this, write it down, get in line, get in order, so you can be in the same mental frequency of us. So you won't get on my nerves because we gotta have peace in my peace. I ain't gonna let us have my peace.
I've done that. What if that doesn't work?
I never heard of spirituality and changing the mental not working. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the household.
Okay, Cat.
But what I would say is
that's what's up, Cat. My other phone dead. I'll be checking that shit. I appreciate you for real though.
If you really buckle down consistently and not give up on her and just continue to believe in her, just continue because she may need that. She may come from traumatic. She may have PSD. She may have this. She may have that. All she do is know your woman love you. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Like they'll do anything for you. All she know is Nature Boy. So at the end of the day, bro, you gotta do your due diligence. This God put you in this position. You God body. You God conscious. So take care of your business. Just like I gotta take care of my business. I don't mean that no type of, like I'm trying to manual no shit like that. I'm just saying this is what we got to do as leaders of our house.
No, I don't take it like that. I'm taking it. I just want to hear your opinion. That's all.
Right. So I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get rid of her though. I wouldn't get rid of her. We can't. That's a human being, and that's your woman. That's your queen. That's your lady. You know what I'm saying? Just nurture. Nurture her. Just I ain't gonna tell you. I mean, well, you asked my opinion, but yeah, just be a little bit more gentle and understanding. And but also, you don't gotta have an understanding for bullshit though either. Cause I don't got no tolerance for no bullshit. But at the same time, I don't know what's going on, so I can't really give you the advice because I don't know why you would want to.
But she always got an attitude. Nothing.
It's probably a reason why.
My Taurus. This is my Taurus right here.
She's very sensitive.
That's what's up.
Well, I got one. All right, I got one that has attitude problems, and then I got one who's very sensitive. Is always offended.
Sensitive.
And due to that, I had to reflect on one thing I've learned on this journey is, and you might disagree with me, is everything else changed around me when I changed me. When I change certain things about myself, and that's the hardest thing for me to do is to take accountability. But when I take accountability, I make the certain changes about myself, and I get everything in alignment with myself, all of them change around me. So it starts with us because we're the head. So
but how you know if when I don't get myself in alignment, that motherfuckers start disappearing and after they can't be with me?
Well, if you do,
sometimes if you get yourself in alignment, certain people gotta go.
Certain people.
Well, that means that's a blessing. Then if people ain't supposed to be around you, if people gonna remove themselves, that means they wasn't for you, and just go with the universe. But just getting rid of somebody like Chanel got a big ass attitude. We know that, but I'm not gonna just say, oh, "Fuck you, bitch, go." I ain't gonna say that because love is understanding, and and the reason why we even came together is because I seen her fit for my kingdom. So the reason why Malia
I be saying the same motherfucking thing, mid-click. I be saying the same thing. But people make like so big of a deal, especially with these two characters right here, that I still have not found, what is so interesting about anything that the fuck that they could say. I don't be getting nothing up out of the shit. I'm dead ass serious, man. That's why when you see me on the Jim Jank to the Jim Jank, man, you will see me 9 times out of 10. I do my own thing, man. Right. Even when I listen to them dudes, man, it's like either one, him, TKO or motherfucking Fruity Boy, Nature Boy and shit. Either motherfucking one of them, man, I can't even listen to them that long. I'm dead ass. I can't listen to them long like that, man. They don't be saying a motherfucking thing, man. Yeah, it's like both of them clones and shit, man. It'd be the same old return. My bad. I told you, man. Sometime, man, I be forgetting and shit. Yeah, I fucked around and clicked off my shit, man.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes I be moving so fast, man. I be clicking on stuff, man, and I fuck around and hit the wrong damn thing. But we back up in this Jim Jank to the Jim Jank. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and go into the next stage of this thing, the next phase of this thing.
Cool.
So let me give you a second.
No problem. Take your time.
I think this book right here would be very interesting because it probably will relate to what y'all were dealing with.
Let's see. Are there black devils? Oh yeah, I would like to check that out.
And this is another one of his books.
Okay, I can't really. Can you give me the name of that one, please? Because I can't really.
It's called The Luciferian Conspiracy.
The Luciferian Conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
The Luciferian Conspiracy. Okay. So was he like worldwide known? Or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's known worldwide.
Okay, and what was this? Someone in the lobby wants to know the name.
His name is Malachi Z. York.
Malachi
Z. York.
Okay,
there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff that pop up underneath him.
I know who that is.
I'm one of his kids that actually lived on the property. So if y'all want to know the truth,
okay,
y'all can hear it directly from me.
Okay, so I know.
Can you
who
give
your
us
family is. Can you give us insight on that, please, if you don't mind?
Sure. I mean, ask me anything and I will tell you.
Okay, let's go and get into it because I'm always down to learn new stuff. You know, this is King World here. World, he reports on the cult, which is carbonation.
Who's King World? That's the one that just popped up.
Yeah.
Can they?
Now I want to go ahead, share us some things. You know, I'm always interested. You know.
Right. I was saying, can number 3 cam up since I've seen everybody else so far?
Hey, World, can you cam up for a second, please?
Good look, Katina.
World here?
Yeah, I will shortly. I'm just listening right now.
Okay.
So, okay. Well, first and foremost, my first language was Arabic. I learned English at the age of 13.
Okay.
I was raised in the Ansar Law community.
Okay.
Which was in Bushwick and Hart Street. It was right there in the heart of New York. Someone has a question.
No. I think she's just speaking. She don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was raised in Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York. My dad had the biggest organization probably in the world during that time. You know, picking up people from off the streets. You know, anybody that needed help, he would help them, bring them to be a part of our organization. People that were prisoners, that couldn't get jobs, that people that were screwed by the society, pretty much. He would try their best to go out and help them.
Right.
And that's how the organization was built.
Okay.
He said that's in Georgia. He got real pyramids on his property. That was in Georgia, and yes, we did have pyramids on our property. That's correct.
Really?
Yes.
Can you share some photos? Because I'm new to this.
Yeah, y'all can actually.
Somebody, hold on, I gotta mute you, Arlene. Can you mute up until you have a question, Happy Mom? Because I'm getting an echo. Are y'all hearing the echo?
Can y'all hear me?
I'm muted. Okay. Now I'm hearing the echo.
I am too.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see now. Now try to talk.
Somebody said they live 22 miles from there. That means they must live in Milledgeville.
Okay, I'm really interested because, you know, I like to learn those things, you know, because I never heard of this story. And I'm really interested. You said it was real pyramids?
Oh, yeah, we owned 400.
Do you have some photos?
Of course.
Somebody said you know too much. What is that? Okay, well, anyway, what I'll do
Hold
is
on, let me get this person up out of here. We don't do the distractions. You will not be attacked on this panel. You allowed to.
Question, do you know Dr. Thompson? Of course I know Dr. Thompson. He was my doctor.
Okay, I just wanna let you know if it's anyone in the comments that's disturbing your story, let me know. I'll mute you.
No, not at all. Actually, Arlene Kelly's actually know facts. So I mean, she know the doctor, one of the doctors that was on our land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we had our own black doctors. We had our own black doctors. We had our own dentists. We had our own seamstress. We had our own military. We had our own everything, pretty much. Anything that, the black community needed, we already had on our land for our people.
Oh, wow, this is interesting. I would like for you to share some pictures of the pyramid beforehand. I'll let you finish the story.
I'm gonna reopen that up on my website, because I kind of closed it on my website because I was actually trying to market my clothing and stuff like that.
Right.
But a lot of people do ask me, where do I get my knowledge from and what made me do what I do.
Okay.
And go from there. But if you check out my website, I'm gonna open it right now. Hold on, let me open it first before I tell y'all to go there.
Okay, Anthony, bring me the iPad, please.
Yeah, this is ironic.
In the room.
This is rather ironic.
Why you say that?
Yeah,
because you
I like different things like that.
You're speaking about Dr. Malachi Z. York, and you're showing his books as he stated that he was somewhat of a master teacher. But the compound that you're talking about in Georgia and everything else that you're speaking about, it just so happens that the person that I report on, which in fact is a cult leader, that one of the members actually had an aunt that was of the Nuwapi. Okay, so we right here with you. We right here.
You said they what? I'm sorry, you were going in and out.
Yeah. What I was saying was that I report on the members there. Her aunt was a part of the Nuwapian movement, and she was also on the compound in Georgia.
Okay. So then she know. Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff that was mixed up. If people were a part of our organization from the beginning, from Ansar Allah community, then they will understand that it was a Muslim-based community. It started as a Muslim-based community, meaning that I personally, at the age of 16 years old, I was being groomed to be married at the age of 16 years old, and it was from someone that I knew my entire life. You know what I mean? So it wasn't nobody random or somebody that's like, they're marrying children off to random people and stuff. No. Okay, these people didn't understand our philosophy. They didn't understand how we had things set up. They didn't understand that our purpose was to grow the black community and to keep everyone safe. And unfortunately, in every mishap, there's always going to be random people that come along and do things, and people will be prosecuted if you are the main leader. No matter what, people are here to take down the black community by any means necessary. Okay.
Can I interject? What you're saying about being the leader, that's not 100% truthful, and the reason being because there are leaders who are not so much as impeccable, but they're not slated, nor are they found guilty of charges, nor was they on the Phil Donahue show. Okay, all right, because I speak with the spirit of Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad, so I understand where you're coming from. Because that was a medley, that was a mixture of Islam, that was a mixture of the Moorish Science Temple of America, as well as the Ansars. I also know that Ansar was also a part of the 9 sacred books within itself before the manifestation of the holy tablets that the master teacher himself, Dr. Malachi Z. York, actually brought through manifestation.
Yes, and which and I've spoken to his lawyers plenty of times. When it comes down to Adrian Patrick and all of his lawyers, and I've my main argument with them is what is the real purpose for this, without any evidence and real proof and all of this. You got all of these recanted statements and mothers that said that I've gotten offered money and they never paid me, which is why these people recanted their statements. And when I asked the lawyer Adrian Patrick, he said, the reality of it is your dad made a book that looks like a fucking Bible, and he has a black man in it. He said that is the biggest problem in the world. He said your father has the ability to change a person's mind, their perspective. Basically, all the brainwashing that's been happening, that they've been implanting on our community, he's been reversing that. You get what I'm saying? So that made him he became a problem.
Okay, royalty. Can you give me your dad's name again? I just got my iPad so I can follow with you as you telling us here, because I'm very interested.
I was a child that was there, and to be honest with you, the whole time I was there, I've never seen it. You could look through pictures and you'll see children being happy. A lot of these stories that these people are coming up with are stories that people are paying them to say, and when these people are not being paid, then they get upset. They go back and forth.
Right.
They're trying to get money from us. They're trying to get money from them. It's a back and forth situation. So, in regards to, a case, if you research my father's case and you really, really research it, you'll see that he was not even indicted for that. He was indicted for tax evasion.
Okay.
And that was because he was building on the land, and there was a lot of things on the land that were not on violate. There was a lot of codes that were not meeting their standards. So there was a lot of stuff that they did not. May I add, my father also purchased the property across our lake, which was 675 acres. And then once you have over 1,000 acres of land in America, you're able to change the map, the United States map. You're able to put your name on the United States map. They did not want my dad to give Black people the opportunity on life. That's really, they did not want Black people to see that, your slavery is really a part of your mental stage, and if you break that, then you will see how far you can go. You have no clue.
Right.
So let me state that. So when you say your father and when you say your dad, you're not saying that Dr. Malachi Z. York is your biological father, right?
No, he's my biological father.
He's your biological father.
He's my biological father.
Okay.
So when I spoke with you before, months before, like you didn't say that. You remember when I first got on Beagle?
I don't volunteer to tell people that, but to be honest with you, if we're gonna sit here and have a conversation about my dad, I'm gonna sit here and tell you.
Yeah, because it's like what you're doing is you're coming on her panel and it's like you're propagating Dr. Malachi Z. York, who actually has correlation with the
spelling. Can I have the spelling of that in the lobby, someone?
I'm sorry, I texted it right there.
M-A-L-A-C-H-I.
I don't mean to cut you off, World. I just wanted to get the spelling.
Oh, no, I can give you all of that information. It's a waste of time. Me and her, we spoke before. Like what she's doing right now is she's coming over here to paint a narrative that's impeccable of Dr. Malachi Z. York, which we're not going to do. So what you're doing right now is you're saying, being that you are a part of the Ansars, being that you're saying that you are Nuwapian, you lied because you never stated to me that Dr. Malachi Z. York was your father.
First of all, I never stated that.
I got the whole video. I'll play it on YouTube.
Wait. Can you give me the name?
The whole video. The whole video.
Royalty. Can you give me the name, please?
Yes, I will.
That ain't your father.
Okay, thank you. By all means, thank you. Who cares?
Okay.
You're saying it like as if that's going to change the DNA I have in my.
Nah, everything. It's the dynamics. Because what you're trying to do right now is you're trying to come over here and make it seem like Dr. Malachi Z. York, Prince York, Nate Thierry, and everything that got to do with this code within itself that we are talking about right now. That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Sure look like that, man.
Nah, listen, right.
I'm sorry, you're talking about. You're talking about.
Remember earlier? Hold on for a second. Remember earlier? Hold on, Nikki. You remember earlier when we were talking about
this man right here, right? You're talking about this man right here.
That's what's happening to you right now.
This man right here, right?
That's what's happening to you right now. That's what's happening to you right now. That's all that's happening.
bruh.
She know I know. That's why
Y'all
she
can
can't
look
come
me
up
up.
here and run that G. If all this stuff what you were saying were true, Dr. Malachi wouldn't have went to the Rockies. He wouldn't have went to the Rockies. He wouldn't have been on the Phil Donahue show. Come on, man, stop. Just stop. Stop, yo. Stop it. Stop it.
Is that
Stop it, yo. Come on, man.
Look me up.
That's like you. That's like you. That's like you getting up here. It's like you getting up here. It's like I'm not saying that she don't look like him. I'm trying to about the distraction.
I don't have to go around proving something.
You on
to
bingo
someone.
right now.
First of all,
You up here. First of all in nothing. You're not first of all in nothing. And I'll drop down off this panel, but what you're trying to do, right? You're doing just as the people that support carbonation. We know all about Dr. Malachi Z. York. Nikki probably don't know about him. We know about York.
You do, then I don't know.
You know, and we know what you propagate now. So you propagating for Prince York, right? You propagate for Prince York.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No,
you're not.
No, I don't.
He New Wapian too, right? And
no,
he New
I don't
Wapian.
propagate for him.
But no, what? So what part did you have within the holy tablets? What part did you have within the holy tablets?
What do you mean? What part did I have?
What input
am I
did you
in the
have
book?
with the holy
What do you
tablets?
mean, like, am I
Did
in
you
the book?
propagate? What? Listen, okay.
I've never propagated.
So this does not sound argumentative. Let's talk one after the other because I see what you're doing.
First of all, you're
see exactly what
you have a
I'm not
bad sense of
talked
assumption
before.
for
You
words.
acting like you don't know who I am, sister.
I
That's
don't
what
know
you're
who
doing.
you are.
I know you don't. That's why I'm gonna play the video with you
I don't
on
know
it.
who you are.
3 months ago when we were talking, okay? 3 months
That's
ago.
fine. That's fine.
That's why you sit up here and you say Cam up,
And
Cam
I
up.
should
Why?
tell random people like you who my
What does that
family
have
is.
to do? What does that have to do?
And I should tell random people
You
like
keep
you
talking
who
when
my
I'm talking.
family
That's why I keep talking because you keep talking. We
No,
can't
because
get
you're
to
saying nothing but
when I'm
senseless
talking
shit.
and you
Bro,
talking.
you're saying
we
nothing
can't
but
get a no,
senseless
we can't get an
You're not even a
understanding.
real
I see
man.
you
Real
trying to
men
you trying to
actually
deflect
give
knowledge.
women a
You trying to
chance to
deflect
speak.
right now.
You're
That's
not
what you're
even a
doing.
real man.
No, that's what you're
You're
doing.
not even a real
Because
man.
you keep on talking. If you were standing on truth, you wouldn't have to keep talking.
Maybe I should add some
Hey,
family
have
members
fun,
in here.
have fun, yo.
Yeah,
have
please
fun.
do, because you
Have
don't know
fun.
what the hell you're talking about, bro.
And you don't know what the hell that you talking about, and you
I know,
lie.
right? I know, right? But you
Right.
speaking about my
That's
father,
why-
though.
That's
But
why
you
you're
speaking
so.
about my father.
That's why
though,
you
but I
took
don't know what you're
offense
talking
to
about.
it, and you smiled when I told you exactly who your father was. Yeah, exactly who your.
Yeah, because I know who the fuck my father is,
A
bro.
pedophile.
Yeah, you
A pedophile. He's a pedophile, just like he groomed you too. He groomed you at 14 and 15 years old. You and you gonna sit
you
up here
sound like
and
a
proud about it.
hater, bro. Are you trying to
Don't
be
nobody
famous?
care about
Are
you.
you one of those narcissistic people
nobody
trying to
care
be
about
famous?
you. You need to go on with your life.
Don't
What are
worry.
you doing? What are you
They
doing
will never
today?
follow you.
Are you a part of a
No
cult
one
as
will
well?
ever
Are you a part of
follow
a cult?
you, bro. No one
Are
will
you
ever follow you,
in a
bro.
cult as well?
Nobody will
Are you in
ever
a cult
follow
as well?
you,
Are
bro.
you
You
in a
sound
cult
like a
as
hater.
well? Are you in a
Sound
cult
like a
as
hater.
well?
No,
Are you
I'm
in a
not.
cult as well?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Well,
I'm
then why you propagating it? Why
No,
you
I'm not.
propagating the cult
Nobody's
then? Why you propagating the cult? That's all that you're doing. You sitting up here trying to tell somebody that
You
don't
are
know about
assuming.
your father
You are
all
assuming.
this
Nobody
stuff
came
about
up to
him.
tell
Don't
nothing.
nobody
None
want it.
of
No,
that.
sister, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, yo. You sitting up here trying to rock
a little education
because she don't know about Dr. Z York. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. No, tell her everything
But
about
anyway,
what
if
he
you like to
started
see
with.
the pyramid,
Tell
pictures,
everything
it's on my
what
website.
took place historically.
It's
That's
on my
right. Tell
website.
everything. Don't try to sit up here and talk about the good stuff.
It's on
You
my
talk about
website.
pyramids.
I
You
really-
talking about
it literally
pyramids that
does
don't even
not
exist. They
explain
don't even
anything.
exist. They don't even exist. They don't even exist. They don't even exist. Just like you ain't African. You like get out of here, yo. This indigenous power over here. I ain't from Africa. I ain't from nowhere over there. I don't rep no Kemet or none of that. I'm indigenous, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Understand that. All of this old fabricated stuff you talking about, mixing Islam with the Nation of Islam, with the Nation of Gods and Earth. Lady, stop it. Nobody even took that Bible that York wrote as even being serious at all.
Really, but your ass is conscious though, right?
It only has a Hizbut number. Son, you and anybody from that nation, any one of y'all will get ran off. Any one of y'all, you, Polite, you, and any one of them New Wapians that's even trying to come in and propagate and falsify information whenever I'm around. No, whenever I'm around, I'm gonna make sure that I clarify who he is. He's a pedophile. That's who he is. He's a pedophile.
What, can you type the website in the lobby, Royal?
Stop playing, yo.
Yes.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Then you gonna get up on here. Yeah, he's my father. Why you ain't say that 3 months ago?
I don't
Why
gotta
ain't
tell
say
you shit. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I ain't gotta tell you nothing.
I'm world news. That's who I am. That's
you
who I am.
ain't nothing. I don't see you
I'm in
on
a book
CNN.
like your father in a book.
World,
I'm in a book.
world
I'm in a
where?
book too,
Where?
man. That's what I'm letting you know. That's what I'm letting you know. That's who I am. That's who I am. I get 60 skills at one time on the show. That's who I am. I report on the code. That's who I am. Right. And I'm gonna make sure when people come over here and try to incorrectly spread poison that they are rectified. Okay. No, there's no way whatsoever that you're gonna come over here with that talking about some, yeah, because my father did this and my father did that. Your father also abused underage women as well, and they were groomed to be inside of a cult. So talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about that. Let's talk and talk about that. Talk about your father grooming 14 and 15-year-olds. Or should I play it right now off of Phil Donahue? Should I do that?
First of all, you
should I do that? Hold on. We'll do it now because you don't know me. Yeah, that's all it is, nature. Over here. You already know what it is. Come on, nobody want to hear that. All them weekend stories. Don't nobody care. Go tell it. Go tell it to somebody that want to know. Go tell. Other than that, go tell it to somebody want to know. We not talking about that. We're talking about that. You want to hear that?
Bruh,
we don't want to hear that.
Speaking right knowledge, though.
I'm not speaking right knowledge. You disagreed with me when I came up here. You know all of this.
Right.
Get out of here, man. Let me mute up and listen to these lies. Let me listen to these lies.
Without facts.
Hey, Royalty, do I have to register on here?
No, you don't.
Okay, what section would I go to see the pyramid?
You could just go click on bio, in my bio.
What? Okay, I see the bio.
And you'll see where I was raised.
I see models, photographers, African collections, African fashion show, fashion event curators. Which one do I click on?
Hold on. Can you gotta refresh? I forgot to add it back on. Refresh your page and you should be able to see model where I was raised.
Is this someone you know here? Is trying to come in? Is this someone you know trying to come on the panel?
No, I don't. I don't really know much people on this site. I just recently just went on this site. Just marketing my clothing.
Okay, you want me to you say refresh?
Yeah, just refresh your page and then you'll see bio, model, and where I was raised.
Hey Nikki, why did you looking that up? I'm gonna let you hit me on one of the women that were actually there and what took place, and this actually was documented the same way how I report on the code.
Take that anger and we should go to the government with a story about his father. We all went down to Florida and we had fun. We did our thing. On our way back to Florida, from Florida, trip with it was myself.
If Jacob is your brother, I was locked up with your brother in North Carolina at Polk Youth Institution in 1997. Okay. So that's why all this stuff. Because the point you sitting up here trying to run with this motherfucking jargon is not gonna flow. It's not gonna flow. It's not gonna. The point is that you fraud. Your daddy was a pedophile. You sit up here trying to make it seem like this folk is the most illustrious.
To avoid a person. That's it.
Nikki,
nobody
y'all like
came up here to
I'm gonna drop down, but sister, don't let nobody ride.
You bored. Number 3, you bored. I think you should get a light.
My panel won't be no more than fraud. I'm out.
At least you could do is open up a youth development program. You sound real pathetic, like you're
elemental program. You are making a sister.
Niggas up here grown. They don't want to hear that shit.
That fraud stuff that you're talking about, that has no basis, no substance whatsoever. Okay, like just stop, man. Like for real. We already know that your father is a pedophile. If it is
he wasn't my father.
Any damn way.
Come up here
we already know.
Bro, come up here with some facts.
Nikki, let me go, man. Let me go.
I'm trying to figure out.
I need you to come up here with some facts.
I'm out. One time with the one time.
I need you to have some facts. That's it.
Okay.
Just come up here with some facts.
Let me figure out what's going on. What's going on here? Let me figure out.
And as you can see, I'm pretty used to that.
Okay, now where am I going? Let me see. You said go to bio. Is I want to.
You see how she tried to run? You see how she tried to run that G, right? She tried to run some world class motherfucking G. Yeah, like a motherfucker supposed to be over there talking to her about Dr. Malachi Z. York and shit and all this. I had just talked to the woman months prior to that. Yeah, it was months prior to that. She tried to play that shit like it was something different or whatever. I'm like, man, come on, man, stop. Just stop playing games. Stop lying. Stop coming over here with that crazy stuff. Stop trying to make this into the damn Dr. Malachi Z. York show and shit and all that or whatever, man. But whatever though, let's go, man.
Don't wear this stamp, you don't wear this logo, because I will be a host over here. You will not be on my panel. I don't give a fuck about your views. I don't give a fuck who you connected with. None of that weak ass shit will be over here on the Make It Make Sense network. We don't care about these people that's coming out of nowhere trying to run all these different narratives. We don't support the code. We don't fuck with the code. I don't fuck with cult leaders. I don't fuck with children of motherfucking cult leaders. I don't do none of that fake ass shit whatsoever. And I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, like, on some G shit. Just from leaving over and hearing the sister, you know, come up and then talking about Dr. Malachi Z. York, this same damn woman that's full of shit is over there lying, playing like she don't know who I am. She been tried to come on my panel and run that weak ass shit about Dr. Malachi Z. York. We all know who Dr. Malachi Z. York is. We know that he is a motherfucking pedophile, all that fake ass, fraud ass, Nuwapian ass, back to Africa, alien ship ass, Watusi pygmy dumbass shit that he been talking about don't amount to shit whatsoever. He's another dictator. He's another man that took advantage of young melanated, of young black women. He had a lot of inappropriate dealings with these underage women. He also had them groomed to not only be wives, but to actually be his wife as well. So what we're not gonna do on Bigo is start off on the 420 with a bunch of lies, man. We're not gonna start with a bunch of lies. This woman basically went over to Nikki's panel talking about all this stuff about Dr. Malachi Z. York as if he did some shit that was great. Like he did some shit that was great or whatever. What the fuck did he do that was great? What did Dr. Malachi Z. York do that was great? I'm lost within this. I'm lost within itself. But like I said, we're gonna listen to some of this stuff like right now. That's what we'll do. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're not even gonna play with it.
Brought up in a case against Malachi York. I'm gonna start off by saying that I'm not being forced, threatened, coerced, or pressured to do this tape.
Can you hear that well? Can you hear that? Y'all can hear that? You can hear it? Let me make sure you can hear it first. You can hear it? Can you hear that? You can hear it good? Can you hear it clear though? Can you hear it clear? Okay, bet.
I am also going to state that, as you can tell, I'm not under any kind of influence, alcohol or drug. I want to begin with all of the events that led up to the final verdict in the case against Malachi. I want to start off with how it started, where it started, when, and the reason why. I left the community in February of 2001. I moved from Georgia and I went to New York and lived with my family. In about March of 2001, I was contacted by Jacob. Jacob is the son of Malachi York. He's also an ex-member. Jacob contacted me, and our conversation was basically about the good times that we had in the community, what we went through, how we grew up, just making up for old times. 2 months after that, Jacob called me. This was in May. Jacob called me about a trip to Florida, a trip where a lot of some of the girls and boys that were going down, ex-members that were going to go down to Florida just to hang out, to have fun, or whatever. I agreed to go on the trip. I told Jacob that I would come on the trip. I left from New York, went to Georgia. We all met up at Jacob's house. It was me, Jacob, Nicole Lopez, North Rashid, East, Esther, probably some other girls and boys that I don't remember. Before we actually went down to Florida, I had a conversation with Jacob outside of his house. And Jacob brought up some feelings that he had about his father. Jacob was really upset with his father. He stated that he hated his father, that he felt that his father doesn't need to be alive, that he shouldn't even be given life. He felt that his father needs to just rot in jail. Jacob wanted all of us meaning me, Nicole, Karima, he was talking to a couple of people, different people that left the community. He wanted us to bring a case against his father.
You hear this, right? You hear this shit, right? How there were scores of people that were actually coming forward that was giving their testimony with everything that took place, as opposed to this guy, Dr. Malachi Z. York, playing it like that he was a master teacher. That same shit with Nature Boy, how he claimed and portrayed that he was a motherfucking master teacher. See, all of these different similarities, these characteristics, the DNA, you know, the personality of people who were making a
not bad
attempt to maintain, operate, and then run a code. This is what I talk about. That's why I think people like her are funny. She's like a recruiter. She likes to go around and try to fish motherfuckers. She try to reel motherfuckers in and shit. Whereas all this information out here.
Father, Jacob told me that some of the girls and boys that left the community had went to the government about different things that was going on in the community, meaning child molestation.
See?
Before I left the community, I was the main person in charge of the finances as well as in charge of
you know how Carbonation got the finance team? See, this woman right here was a part of the motherfucking finance team. Listen to this shit.
Thing that went on with the community, the living, eating, anything, financial, anything that happened regarding any of the members in the community, I dealt with that. So I was basically in charge. Jacob told me that the FBI knew who I was and that they were told about certain things that I've done in the community, and some of those things I can be incriminated for. Jacob told me that if I don't go to the FBI first, then they would come after me, they would incarcerate me, they would take my children away from me because there are things that they were told about me that could incriminate me.
Am I buying what who's selling? What do you mean? Hold on, let me add you to the live. Let me add you in here. And just for clarificational purposes.
Hey world, what's up? What's up, gang?
Gang, what's going on? What up with it?
Nothing. It's just giving me Ryan D all over again. That's all.
Well, if you never heard of the story, like I say, I will do a breakdown on who he is and what took place with all that stuff. But what she is doing is only putting a Band-Aid over like a real deep wound. Like a lot of people know about who Dr. Malachi Z. York is. She just over there trying to rock Nikki to sleep. That's what she doing.
I don't know. I just ain't buying what she's selling. Not to say everything she's saying is a lie. It's not really. I don't know. I don't understand what is she trying to accomplish.
Good look.
Well,
it's like I'm trying to look what she's trying to accomplish here.
Well, let's look at what a lot of people have made attempts to accomplish in the past. We don't have to figure out, why she's doing something. Feel me? Because we already know. Now, who sent her, is questionable. Okay, think about it. Think about it. Right. Nobody was talking about anything, about no damn Dr. Malachi Z. York or his cult following. Nobody was discussing that. And I don't usually be on people's panels as long as what I was on her panel, but I was over there for like an hour. So immediately after I dropped down, this woman wants to come up, after we were speaking about women who were set in place to derail us away from nature, boy, then this woman comes up after I say I'm about to drop down.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the pattern with. I mean, just look at the pattern and all that right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
it's just I don't know.
What was one thing that she said that you even was like, you know, hold on now, this don't sound right?
Okay, so you know how you tell it's like if someone is giving you too much information, there's always a lie feeding it.
Right.
She was giving too much. She was answering questions no one even asked, and it was just weird to me. I don't know. I feel. I don't know. All these distractions coming out of nowhere. You know, it's weird. It's really weird.
Well, it's not weird. It just show you how many of them have been, you know, handpicked for this assignment. That's what it should show you. You know, for an example, if you were just simply going into a store and there was a guy that was outside and he had a, you know, flat screen, you know, a brand new box for a flat screen TV. You don't know what's inside of the box, but he's just telling you everything about the TV and how great it is. And hey, you should get one. I got 3 in my house. I even put one in the bathroom. Hey, I'll sell it to you for $200. You know, what are you gonna think about that? What are you gonna think about that? I mean, how you gonna feel? You gonna buy it?
No, because it's giving me a sell. To me, it's a sales pitch. You see what I'm saying? To me, it's a sales pitch. I'm gonna want to actually see what's inside the box. I see what you're saying, though. I definitely get what you're saying. I get your analogy for sure.
Right. So the way that the new box was on the TV, that's how she, you know, used the new box with that book, trying to lure her in. All the while, inside of the box, there could have been an old or damaged TV, a screen, possibly cracked that was inside there. Just like Dr. Malachi Z. York is the damn screen that's damn cracked. You see? So we have to make this stuff make sense. Now, if no one knew what she was talking about or who she was talking about, she might have swindled her way in, and she could have been, you know, convinced into a collective of people. But no. What that's my job. If it's somebody, you know, who's connected with me, you don't come around and then try to sprinkle Beetlejuice dust on nobody's head, make their head get small. How you just gonna do that? How you just gonna do that? How you gonna say on one hand, you know, 3 months ago, me and her had a conversation right here on Bigo. You know, you gonna say that you were supposed to go to the coat, but you didn't go to the coat. I'm gonna have to find that video because I still got it. This woman lied. This woman ain't said nothing about no damn being no daughter or no Malachi Z. York, man. She is crazy.
That's the same girl that's on the channel right now?
Yeah, you remember that? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I was.
You was on the
channel. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I remember exactly what you're talking about, world. Because I was just about to say you did a panel about Dr. Malachi Z. York around the same time that she hit the fan with Natiri and all that extra stuff. I remember.
That's what it was.
I remember.
That's what it was.
I remember. That's why I'm like,
I'm about to buy that shit. Yeah. That's what it was, yo. I do it.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping. I'm surprised nobody else caught that. Maybe they did, but as soon as she came into the panel, I don't know if you seen me. You had just came on the panel with her just now. You had just came up and I put in chat. I said, boy, look at here.
Hey, Tiara, I don't give a fuck what you change your name to. I don't care how you try to switch your voice. You might try to tweak it a little bit or whatever. If I done heard that shit one time, man, it's registered, man. It's locked in, man. She knows she full of shit.
I do remember that, so I'm like, wait, that's why I'm asking, like, what end game here? Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like her approach is different, but it's still smelling like bullshit. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm just like, what is this?
I'm trying to think. What was we calling Natiri then? Was it Natiri or Nefertiti? Well, it was something. It was something she used to call herself.
What is she?
Yo, man, this is crazy, yo.
I can't call her, but I know we were discussing. she was I think she had I don't know, like we were discussing that guy, Dr. Malachi York, and you literally like you schooled us on him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kind of gave us background on him, and we were discussing that on that panel. I remember that. I forgot what she was calling herself in.
This is bugged out, yo. This is bugged out. This bugged out. That's why I'm glad I got all these receipts. I even got when she was on there arguing with Prince York. Wait a minute, I got to find it. I got to find it. And she gonna change her name to Royalty. Don't nobody care you change your name to Royalty. Like, come on, man, stop it. That's like somebody changing their name to what you call that Lysol with the Clorox in it. I like how that shit smell. I ain't gonna change my name to no shit to convince you that's the hell I smell like. Why I gotta be saying I'm royalty and shit or whatever? Like this is weird.
Yeah.
People over
like you say, where as soon as she got to expressing that shit, I was like, damn, she ain't finna give me no wood nickels like you say. I was like, nah, she's still in.
No. She didn't say anything, about that, initially, as far as, her, being a child of Dr. Malachi York. She made an attempt then, which was similar to that, with conveying a message about how great, honorable that he was, and then I was giving her bits and pieces, hinting towards it, like, just back off with that, because I don't want to go through the historical facts, with a person, such as Dr. Malachi York and what he did, as far as to the melanated community. Like, he don't get ain't nobody coming with no open arms when you speaking on Dr. Malachi York. Like, he dropped a few jewels with some stuff, that he, put in books and stuff, whatever. But once that you start, using illustrations to depict how great that you are, like, what the fuck is, I mean, like, come on, man, like, that's that. And just like what Miss Tania said, that's why she wanted me to cam up. She wanted to make sure that I wasn't the person that she talked to, and she still didn't remember. That should tell you how many lies that she be telling, trying to run around and spread this bullshit. Like, we done heard about, man, look here, I'm trying to think of what
and I'm with you on that word.
I'm gonna look up the video when I was talking about York. I think that might do it, Tierra.
And I think I was just gonna say that, pull that up as well, but I kind of got that when she said you're gonna come up, and she was literally waiting on you to come up before she started speaking. And you know how when somebody finna lie, they kind of like think they way through it, like, damn, gotta make sure it sound good. I don't know. That's what she was giving me, so that he don't, if this is him, he doesn't punch holes into my story. But what you said to her was, "No, I'm not gonna come up. I'm gonna just listen." And then I thought it was like, the reason why we did that. And then I was like, "Wait, isn't that the same girl?" Yeah.
See, she made an attempt. She made an attempt. Out of how bogus that it was. She made an attempt to say that you should be on this. Without acknowledging that we already discussed a cult leader. But see, matter of fact, you remember when I was telling you about F-Ru's aunt, and I was telling you that she was a part of the Nubian movement, that she was actually in Georgia. She was on the compound.
Right. Yeah, I do remember that.
She's drawn figuratively as well. And she's illustrated within the holy tablets too.
We're gonna get to that right there. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna make sure, that I get to all of that right there and more. Before, that I do, just close out with this shit right here. I want to honor, one of the questions that I got. I seen somebody put a question and shit up in the chat or whatever. And I'm definitely gonna honor it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna actually use this. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. That's what I'll do. Yeah, this will be great. For my reportings as well. I might even do it somewhat as a promo for people who are somewhat new to this channel and new to what I'm doing. And I will give you somewhat, of a brief explanation with all of this right here and more. Okay. You said serious question. If this is a government operation, what makes you think that you're bigger than the government? Okay. I never stated that I was bigger than the government. If you are in fact, asking me about it being a government operation, I speak about it being a psychological operation. I do understand that there are members of certain teams who are able to conduct, a series of different tests. Now, you ask, how do you think that you are going to stop a government operation, and why continue to report? I report for documentational purposes, and documentational purposes, as a reporter, I have to have an accurate account of everything that was stated, the way that it went down, at what time that it did go down. From my perspective, as I've continued to give commentary and have did coverage for going on 3 years and some months now. And with doing that, I showed and proved by reaching out to people, interviewing family members as well as ex-members and people, who were affiliated, with any and all of this stuff. I made sure that I got the story. I not only spoke to people who were connected to this PSYOP as well, but I kind of think I went above and beyond. So, to answer your question that you asking, how do I think that, I'm going to be able to stop a government operation? It's stopped when the awareness is heightened. That's one of the most important things. You see, there are some things that are even beyond our comprehension, to keep it a buck with you, you see, but to the youth, you see, the youth that's growing up, I don't want them to fall victim to any and all of this stuff that's taking place right now. So that's why I go as hard as what I do. You see, I acknowledge that, it's some people that will in fact slip through the cracks. And I also understand that it may even be people like yourself, who may even be a part, of this psychological operation that are making an attempt to be able to deceive me, to deflect, to get me to derail the mission, which I will not do, and like I say, I'm standing, living, breathing manifestation of the testament within itself of exposing a fucking cult. This is what the fuck's supposed to be done. You've seen these other cults like Nixon. You've heard this stuff about David Correa. You've heard about all this O'Keefe Neal. You've heard about all of Jim Jones, Guyana. You've heard about all of this stuff, on Netflix and all these other different, shows that they have on. But one thing about all of these different shows that they have on, this cult, and of on how serious that this cult is, this cult, which is actually physically life-threatening to scores of people they don't have on, as I've stated about this cult leader, who is in fact handpicked, the same damn cult leader that I spoke on, that is nothing but a motherfucking psyop within itself. I just want you to know that, like, when you hear me speak on it, I speak on it for people who are unaware of what the fuck is going on, and people who could possibly get caught up in this mantra, people who are rocked to sleep just by hearing people somewhat articulate well to their knowledge, people who are, shook and who are somewhat at awe, by hearing bits and pieces and morsels and fragments of information, for people who go off of somebody talking about deep knowledge but never explaining what the knowledge is. People who listen to a person who doesn't, have a legitimate footing on historical facts as well. This is why I do it. This the main damn purpose right here, just to be able to break this motherfucking shit down. So that's for anybody that's questioning some shit about, if this is a government operation and what make me think that, I'm bigger than the government. I never motherfucking said that shit. I just been reporting this shit. I report on the code. That's what I said that I did. I've been saying this motherfucking shit over and over. This channel is, in fact, live commentary, which is roasting and reporting. And there you have it right there. For anybody that got it fucked up, anybody got it twisted, anybody that got it mixed up, don't understand like what's going on this fucking network right here. This is it. This is the kit caboodle. This is the end result, of all. Just know that when you come over here, that's what the theme is. The central theme of this channel right here, is to make it motherfucking make sense. You can see it in bold, that bold square down there at the bottom. It hasn't changed. You always see this right here. And for time to time, I actually, put it on screen, for people that's tuning in, just to show and prove to them, just to say, well, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is the overall theme of this channel. So none of those indirect
hating, suggestive hints, you know, only by you envying what I do. Don't envy what I do. Be a part of a movement of what I'm doing in order to continue to expose a cult leader who has been given permission, who has been approved by some of the highest demonic, devious beings that it is, in order to infect not only the minds of the youth, but the bodies of the motherfucking youth as well. I mean, you should be motherfucking happy that I'm doing this shit. So actually, $3 is a motherfucking understatement, to tell you the truth, because hell, y'all will watch me more than the fuck you watch TV. You ain't gotta watch no motherfucking TV. Shit, if I wasn't on Bigo half of the time, would I be on that motherfucker? I would just be on here. Like, TV's eliminated altogether. We'll continue to run premieres. When you see the premieres come through, sometimes they don't give out the live streams. I just start making posters to let you know when the premieres will in fact show, because there's a whole bunch of other videos with explanations to a whole bunch of shit that you might even miss the fuck out on. That's why I just came over here, because I haven't been on YouTube as much. But, you know, like I say, for anybody that got it fucked up, there it is right there. And I kind of wholeheartedly felt like the person that, you know, threw this in my comments, you know, they had it fucked up too. Yeah, they had it fucked up too. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and then run that, because for everybody that keep asking for the Cash App, I actually went ahead and just put it up on the screen one time with the one time. Okay, I just make it simple. I do it like that right there and just add it in like that. That way, you know, people won't forget it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it is what it is, though. Yeah, and you're right. Sensitive people definitely should not come this way right here. You know, in fact, that this is the livest motherfucking network right here. And it's always Beam Team Productions. Lord, self-gain. Like I say, I definitely be back in here tonight. Hold on, make sure I got my L right. 1 minute. Okay, boom. Okay, bet. Okay, tonight, 9 times out of 10, I had got an inbox today, and I had spoke to the lady Daughters of the Sea. So 9 times out of 10, I will be on Daughters of the Sea. I'll go over to her channel to see what's going on. You know, just for a bill. She had a very interesting post, and from her post, she was actually starting somewhat of another petition, putting emphasis on the women in carbonation. You say, why am I calling myself Baba? Jokingly, because my channel is a roast and report channel. I don't want to be like Nature Boy. I only joke. Nature Boy is nothing but sarcasm, total, outright, downright, you know, just showing how much of a fraud ass, weak ass, clown ass motherfucker that he is, to tell you the damn truth. That's why I call myself Bob off, because of his motherfucking weak ass. Okay. Yeah, it's just a joke. But yeah, most definitely. But like I say, I'm a definitely try to make it over there and Bill, you know, with the sister tonight. I will show you the petition post that's actually made. And her live stream, which is set tonight, I will put that on there, you know, just so you can see that, because you already know I'll share it anyway. Yeah, it is most definitely going to be shared. I think this shit is weird as hell, though. I think it's weird, you know, to be honest, for somebody to ask me like that level of a question, asking on whether or not if I thought that I was above the government and all this old other shit, man. Go ahead with that crazy shit, man. Yeah, and like I say, the link was sent. It'll be on her page on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Carbonation Cult Leader promote rape of black women.
And she's gonna be speaking on that, tonight. Like I said, I will join her panel, join the platform, and build on any and all of this right here. We'll go down tonight. I'm thinking that she is on East Coast time, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows? I have to check back in with her and then see. I can update y'all, on the Instagram, Jim Jank, boom, and then we go from there. It's nothing. Okay, family? Oh, yeah, we definitely ain't distracted. We're going to make sure, the same way how that motherfucker be moving around, I'm going to move around to some spots and then explain, what it is that I'm making an attempt to do as opposed to other people trying to state what I'm doing and what we're doing over here, okay? If that makes sense to anybody. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, bet. So you already know what it is. All right, family, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, all right? Bet.